Hi guys, welcome to IANS Academy. Today I am going to say about maximum power transfer theorem for AC circuits. Okay, so in AC circuits we have to deal with impedance of the circuit, whereas in case of DC circuits what we have to do is we have to equate the resistances. Here we have to equate the impedances. Okay, so impedance is nothing but Z is equal to R plus JX. Z is equal to R plus JX. So to explain the maximum power transfer theorem, I am using a simple circuit. See here, a voltage source V and an impedance ZS and a load impedance ZL. ZL is the load impedance. Okay, and ZS is the source circuit impedance. Source circuit impedance. We can write ZS as RS plus JXS and ZL as RL plus JXL. RL plus JXL. And let us assume IL is the load current. Now, the load current IL is equal to V by root of RS plus RL whole square plus XS plus XL whole square. XL whole square. And now the power will be power demanded by the load. Let us say PL is actually the power formula is I square into R. So here we are considering only active power, V square into RL by RS plus RL whole square plus XS plus XL whole square. Okay, so whenever we come across AC circuits, we can find different cases. In case 1, let us say RL varies and XL constant. In case 1, load resistance RL varies and XL is constant. And consider one more case, case 2, where XL varies and RL is constant. RL is constant. And one more case, case 3, both RL and XL varies. Both RL and XL varies. Okay, these are the 3 cases. Let us see the first case. In first case, RL varies. So RL varies in the sense we have to differentiate the power demanded by the load with respect to RL and equate it to 0. Okay, So here this is the power demanded by the load. We have to differentiate this one with respect to RL. So here we have to apply U by V formula. U by V formula. D by dx of, we have to apply d by dx of U by V formula. Okay, which is equal to V into U dash minus U into V dash by V square. Okay, and we have to equate it to 0. Okay, now I am applying the formula. See here carefully. Initially V, what is V? V is equal to RS plus RL whole square plus XS plus XL whole square. Okay, XS plus XL whole square. V U dash d by dx of V square into d by drl of V square into RL, which is V square minus U. What is U? V square into RL into V dash. So V dash means enter this thing will become 0 and we'll get only 2 into RS plus RL. Okay, 2 into RS plus RL by V square. By V square means this one, and if we shift the V square to right hand side, definitely it will become 0. Okay, so after simplifying this entire equation, we'll get the load resistance RL is equal to root of RS square plus XS plus XL whole square. XS plus XL whole square. Okay, so this is the load impedance, this is the load resistance at which maximum power can be transferred from source to load in first case. Okay, now in the second case, see, in the second case, the thing is, case 2, XL varies and RL is constant. So what we have to do is, we have to differentiate the power demanded by the load, with respect to XL and equate it to 0. Okay, here also same U by V formula, but with respect to XL, V into U dash, V into U dash, U is a constant, d by dx of constant is 0. So entire UV dash is 0 minus VU dash is 0 minus U. U is V square into RL, into V dash. So V dash, V square into RL. V dash means this term will be 0. 2 into XS plus XL by V square, and taking this V square to right hand side will become 0. So now this equation will be XS plus XL is equal to 0. So in case 2, whenever XL varies, load reactance varies, then the sum of source and load reactances must be equal to 0. And in the next case, that is in case 3, both RL and XL varies. Case 3, both RL and XL varies. Okay. Case 3 is simply a combination of case 1 and case 2. Okay. So let us say this is equation 1 and this one is equation 2. Substitute equation 2 in equation 1, then we'll get RL is equal to RS. Okay, whenever we place XS plus XL is equal to 0, put XS plus XL is equal to 0, then the remaining is root of RS square. Okay, then it will become root and square will get cancelled. RL is equal to RS. And here the second thing is XL. From this equation we can write XL is equal to minus XS. XL is equal to minus XS. Okay. So at this condition, whenever load resistance and reactance both are varying in the circuit, then load resistance of the circuit must be equal to source resistance, and load reactance, sum of load reactance and source reactance must be equal to 0. Okay, these two are the conditions to transfer maximum power from source to load whenever both resistance and reactance are varying. Okay, so whenever source impedance is equal to Rs plus jXs, then load impedance must be equal to Rs minus jXs, which is equal to source conjugate. So to transfer the maximum power from source to load in AC circuits, the load impedance is complex conjugate of source impedance. This is complex conjugate of source impedance. Okay, so this is the maximum power transfer theorem. Whenever load impedance is the complex conjugate of source impedance, then maximum power will be transferred from source to load. Okay, if you like my explanation, please do subscribe to our YouTube channel INS Academy. Thank you.